Welcome back to another episode. So, as we can see here, I'm just presuming so that you can see that the war host of the apocalypse is declaring war to the Ice Court, and I'm gonna join in. And that's how we're gonna start this episode, with some more wars. And because we started with some wars, we're gonna get some peace treaties. So basically, I've been conquering, of course, with not showing you everything, of course, but right now I decided to just sue for peace with, winning a lot of money. And yeah, I'm not gonna do that with the Legions of Chaos. I did for Throg. Not gonna do it with Legions of Chaos because I want to conquer that last spot there that they have on the Norse continent. Yeah, so that'll be great because I'll conquer and I'll likely be able to force a peace treaty here. Let me see if there's anything else. There's some good possibilities of alliances soon. So overall, everything is going really great. I'm nearly finished with Azazel here. As you can see, he doesn't have even an army. It's a lot of marauders and cheap stuff, because I destroyed most of what he had, actually. And Throg is no longer fighting me. We also have Rupert Hertwig and Theodoric Gausser. They're going to protect that front line where Kislev is and where Ostrogoth is, just to ensure that there's no issues. I'm just getting a couple of garrisons here and there, just to ensure that I have some places to fall back in case there's some issues. It's not like I really... they already built up the other buildings, so other than garrisons, you could build up some different military buildings to get reduced global recruitment time, but it's not something that I typically use, not at this point. I'm very efficient with how my men survive, how my units survive, so yeah, I don't think I'll need it. And yeah, Gotrek, I'm just replenishing my units here. I'm gonna attack Skavenblight for sure. I typically would just leave it on yeah, there's 2 turns. I typically would leave it just under siege, but in this case I'll just fight it for you guys to see. So yeah, that's gonna be the battle for this episode for sure. Getting research, of course, for missile units, in this case missile cavalry actually. And yeah, all seems to be good. I'll dominate the north and then we'll see. I'll do some more conquering later. And it seems it wasn't meant to be, so Throg declares war on Katharina, and I declare war on him again. And here we go, fighting Skavenblight. Typically I would just siege this up and get some siege equipment, or even just, make sure that they would lose some casualties before I would auto-resolve it. But in this case, I'll just fight it out. It's the last time we see Gotrek and Felix. Let's go. And here are my units approaching, great swords, followed by the handgunners. Then there's Felix and Gotrek there. Blink and you'll miss them. And overall, this is a wonderful city to attack into. I made this small mistake. I'm gonna tell you already, the spoilers. These guys won't be entering the city because they're taking so long to destroy the gates that the battle will be over. And I didn't realize that, which is kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. It's kind of like the recent changes made it so much more effective. I completely forgot. So yeah, that's an issue sometimes. But I won even without those guys. Lots of clan rats, lots of Skaven slaves, lots, even a storm vermin, so I gotta be careful. These are night slingers, if not mistaken. And you can see the shots from some weapon steams down there. And here's some storm vermin with halberds. Yep. And we still have some rattling gunners here. And on this flank, I actually sent out my royal hippogriffs. I guess one small unit of the ratmen. Let's go. Battle plan fairly easy. Of course, I'll move into several locations with my greatswords and just get the handgunners on that location. Then they'll move to the battlements if I can. Of course, these guys are just going to jump in on these night runners, take care of them, and then they're going to try to thwart the artillery units and missile units, which I think they'll succeed. And these guys are just going to ram on that gate, and I forgot to look at the gate health. It's 12k. It's a very good development because you see it working. And here's a very angry dwarf climbing in. It's gonna take a while, so let's watch something else. Ooh. Yeah, the handgunners are trying to get some shots off. And the greatswords are now jumping in. Which is great. They'll do damage. You know, these are halberds, so although they are armor piercing, my men will deal with them very easily. You can see lots of shots fired here. Yeah, but they're also having to move out. So that's fine. I'll just heal those guys. It's good that they're not healing any other targets as well. And here's Gotrek. And finally, my wizard is accompanied by the royal hippogriffs to destroy these plague claw catapults. Very nice landing, guys. So all the while, Gotrek is doing nicely, just massing everyone near him, so that my units can just clean up the most important ones. Always go after the ranged units, especially against the Skaven, because that's the main deal. Of course, any single entities that you find, you should go for it as well. Because the remaining, the infantry is all there just to soak. And if they cannot soak, they're not doing their job, basically. Yeah, I'm already invading. I'm sending here the handgunners because most of these guys are just going to die fairly fast. And yeah, my hippogriffs are doing some good damage. And that is fine, but still my demigriffs haven't joined in. And yes, those hippogriffs, any flying units, of course, with the mobility, they're so good in sieges, which is why I like this army having 2 of these guys. It should have 4, but it's going to take time before I give them 4. And yet, Felix, Jäger, and Gotrek, they're just cleaning up tons of chaff infantry as they can, following with some great swords, of course. Let's watch. These are storm vermin, so in some cases, so there's clan rats and there's storm vermin, yeah, like here, so you gotta be careful. They'll still pack a punch. It's a massive war going in, and now my handgunners are trying to deploy here, which is perfect, on the walls, to ensure that they can shoot inwards, which is great. It's a really good idea. Still fighting some clan rats and some Skaven slaves here, but overall the battle is nearly won. One thing is that this slightly bugged out, this replay, so I'm missing 1 unit of hippogriffs. I don't know why. Maybe a spell actually randomly generated got the last part of the hippogriffs, because on my battle nothing died, so I actually managed to survive there. But one thing that didn't is actually the fact that these guys are still knocking on the doors. That was a noob mistake. Well, they would have in the previous version, but not on this one. Still, that is a victory. And that's a victory. As you can see, I lost nothing. You know, my Jade wizard actually was the one that could have died, but I managed to just withdraw him when it was getting close. And of course, I was counting on him also regenerating, because of course he can heal himself. So that's what happened. And yeah, that's the end of Ikit Claw and Clan Skrier. Good developments. And very well. So some developments here, of course. I'm moving into the front to ensure that I have everyone, you know, every place covered, of course. Now, in essence, in Skavenblight, Gotrek will likely leave in a moment. It's just the last turn of them. Where is they? No, it's not the end of the day. Oh, there we go. It's the last turn, so they're gonna leave me. Farewell. They've done a good job. They went on a quest to deal with Ikit Claw, so that's cool. Basically, Magnus Klaus is just covering this entrance, let's say, of this bay, and Franz is just completely wrecking Azazel. It's just auto-resolves. There's no point fighting some of these battles because they're so easy. Balthasar Gelt is going to dominate over there on the north. I'm again at war with Throg and Astrogoth, and as well now the Warriors of Chaos are coming in. So likely Kislev is gonna get gonna be destroyed. That's why I'm moving some troops around and just ensuring that I have that covered as well. Similar like this, Rupert and Theodoric, they're gonna handle this so well. You're gonna see. And overall, it's a very easy place to defend oneself. Now I'm getting, in terms of technology, I already have everything for missiles and for infantry, so my units are as good as it can be, and I'm getting very close to getting everything, so it's like 12 turns to, actually 16 turns to get everything there, and then I'll focus on some tech.
Than that chosen for us by blind chance. Trouble brews in the distance, feels like the doom.
Okay, so Gotrek is gone. Let's replace maybe with a Huntsman General or General of the Empire. I think a General of the Empire, actually. He's the, let me see, he's Elector Count of Averland. Yeah, I think it's cool. Let's check it out. And yep, so long, Gotrek and Felix. They managed to defeat Ikit Claw, so that's no easy feat. And they conquered over Estalia, so that's a nice idea. That's a nice outcome from them. And overall, I think I could get an Empire Captain here. I wanted a Warrior Priest for that army. Let me see, where can I recruit one? No, I cannot recruit one here. Oh, it's 6/6. Oh, I cannot. Okay, I'll have to wait a little bit. Or maybe I'll get the captain. I don't know. I'll check it. I'll think about it. So he's the Electric Count of Weaverland. This is good. This means he's kind of cool at fighting versus enemy lords, because he has that debuff. Let's go Root Marcher and hold the line. And you're going to improve, Mr. Jade Wizard. And overall, everything seems to be just fine here in terms of development. Of course, I'll just conquer some stuff and just show you typically how I proceed. So yeah, let's decisive victory. That's good. Loot and occupy. Yeah, that's fine. I wanted just a little bit of money, and let me see if I actually... I think it's not worth it to loot and occupy. Just doing some math. Yeah, I kind of wasted already 6,000 with that. Always forget on that. So, Magnus, what are you gonna have? Sigma's Ward? Blade Master? It's not like he needs. He has 80 melee attack. I like to ensure that they have always, you know, like, for instance, some 15 armor or lots of charge bonus. That would be nice. Charge bonus is really cool, especially when you use it as such. What can he get? What am I missing? Oh, Blade Shield. Okay. He needs Blade Shield. Yeah, that definitely. Because that's his weakest, you know. Melee defense. He could be in the 70s if I did it right. Okay, let's put Augury here. let's give him something. Yeah, he's approaching the point where it doesn't matter really what I get him. And in terms of Balthazar Geld, he can reach there. Doesn't seem like there's any attacks, so let's go for the Monolith of Flesh. This should be an auto-resolve as well. There we go. You already seen me fighting. I'm going to try to use less Balthazar Geld and Karl Franz, because you already saw a lot of battles with them, and I'm going to try to use different ones if I can. And that's also how I kind of like to play it out in the late game, you know. I just like to use different lords, different heroes, and see what happens. Oh, hold on. This is it's better that he gets that. And scouting as well. Let's go. Okay. And over here, yeah, there's going to be a lot of battles here while I'll protect Kislev, because otherwise they're going to be overrun. And I think I'll go here to Castle Alexandrinov. There we go. Yeah, you can go over to Zoyshik. It's got a bright wizard. And focusing mostly on anything that gives me money, by the way. I'm still building up some troops. Can I recruit some more units? What can I recruit? I think I'm gonna go for an extra Grail Hippogriffs. Well, for that I'm gonna need some more. Yeah, I don't really want the Grail Guardians. I want the Hippogriffs because I have good cavalry. What I lack is flyers, and I like that idea. Is there anything here? No, not really. Yeah, no, the Ice Court. That's cool. If it was the other sleds, maybe I would go for that. Oh, hold on. What can I get from Karasakarek? What can I get here? Yeah, I want to focus a little bit on doing some combinations with outposts. So let me see what I can do. Can I get some Iron Drakes? Would that be nice? Or the Flame ones? Maybe the Flame ones? Yeah, I have 48. I cannot get 2 organ guns, but I could get some Iron Drakes. Huh. Not 2 Troll Hammers. Yeah, let's just have those Iron Drakes. Yeah, why not? Why not? That seems like a good idea. Yeah? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that seems cool. That seems cool. Okay. And Reserve Blunt. Yeah, you're gonna... I think I'm gonna move this guy down as well to defend. What am I gonna need here? I could have the local recruitment capacity, of course, but I think I'm gonna get with the Shrine of Sigma. Yeah, I need more warrior priests. Yeah, that's for true. And a little bit of protection. I really don't want to have any issues. I can't remember really how the Skaven endgame goes, so I'm taking some extra precautions, and then I'll just research it, you know, and then I'll cancel these buildings if it's necessary, because I can't remember at this point in time. I don't want to have to waste the time playing. Researching it. I can always cancel out the buildings if it's necessary. But I think they do get some... Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of money here. Oh, that's so cool. But as I was saying, I think they do get some undercities. Now, outposts. I gained a lot of money. Let's invest in outposts and just kind of like forget about them. So it's... Oh yeah, I got some allied missions that I can get. I keep forgetting about this. And it's one of the coolest mechanics ever. I really love it. Oh yeah, Karakadrin, definitely. That's where they have everything. And I can increase this one. And the Ice Court, yeah, I can increase there. Could request an army. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the allied missions. That's much better. Heralds of Ariel. I can construct outposts, but nowhere where it would give me units. Yeah, of course. Ooh, Torivres. Yeah, it has those specific units, including the Knights of Torgaval, the Flyers. Maybe I'll do that. And Etain, just to give them some defenders, to see if they can defend themselves a little bit more. We'll see about that. So... no longer any money, but it's good. I invested a lot on those outposts. I can always demolish them if it's necessary. And yeah, Imperial Authority is stagnant, I'll likely get one event where I can increase it.
Of the faith.
And yep, I think that is all for this episode. So thank you guys a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.